Hey, hey, hey. Let's turn y'all where the light's not right on your face. And then we're going to turn this one out for now, but then I'll probably have to turn it back in here soon. Or is that too dark? So that, yeah, I can charge my laptop. And if the laptop moves around a little bit, y'all, my kitty cat is on the back of the rocker. And that's where I've got the laptop so y'all can see me. So let me give it a few minutes. Let people start rolling into the live. And then I'll kind of go over everything. And yes, let me find my book over here. I can go ahead and get the schedule. As well. Okay, while we do that, I'm just going to kind of get set up a little bit over here. My desk is a mess and I need to clean it off, I know. I need to go sit there because I got so much of a mess going on. Okay. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the first person here. Feel free to say hello and comment in the chat, the live stream. If you can hear and see me okay, please do give a thumbs up emoji or say I can hear and see you in the comments of the live stream. I know that's been one little hiccup with the laptop sometimes is you can't always hear me. I don't know how to figure out how to tell if you can or can't on the other ones. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to let me get in there to it. It might not. Okay, yeah, do. Okay. Okay. There we go. So that might just be me that is showing up because I do everything from my phone. I don't know. We're going to give it one more minute, then we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll kind of go over everything and yeah. That window, I don't like the window glare. And if I turn it like that, I mean, the curtains are nice, but I just don't like that window glare right on y'all. Y'all can still see me and the live, so I'll see if I move you down a little bit if that helps. Yeah, that helps a little bit. And then the cat won't be trying to get in the way of the, I'll see where he's at. He's right there on the couch. I mean, not the couch, the rocker. Laugh out loud. Not the couch, silly crystal, the rocker. There. And you can still kind of see the window, but you can't see the lighting because sometimes that can bother people's eyes a little bit. A little bit of it. I like sitting over at my desk because this is where most of my stuff is. So welcome, welcome. Welcome to Crystal's Daily Dose of Joy. We are a variety channel. We upload 6 days a week. I'm sorry. We upload 6 days a week. Sundays are no videos. Today's video is a planner decoration. We are going to be doing a food emoji, a theme. And not only my big jumbo happy planner, but also my journal, a gift from my good friend Lisa a few years ago. And so we're going to decorate in both of these today. It is the happy planner version too, though. And so I'm going to start using that again. And then, yes, Tuesdays are clean with me. The focus point for Tuesday will be the pink drawer. I've got a little pink 3-drawer, like cabinet type thing downstairs in the bathroom and our bedroom that I got to declutter and just clean out. And it's over by the sink. I always have a focus point, an area that needs a little bit more love and cleaning. And then Wednesdays will be a midweek chat, coffee, and updates. I will kind of give updates on my dad. I don't go into details on his health. I appreciate all the love and support and prayers for my dad. It's much appreciated. He's doing good. Thursdays is a vlog, so it's a little bit of everything. And Fridays will be a declutter and reorganize cabinet underneath the microwave. We have a cabinet that's underneath the microwave, and it needs to be cleaned out really good. And we will declutter some stuff and reorganize it. And Saturdays are family fun days, and then Sundays are no videos. And there is always a post over on of my schedule over on the community tab. So if you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, then welcome. You can always catch the replay of this live. You see the red button, which I need to start mentioning in lives. I'm not real good at that. When you see it lit up in red, you know I'm live in action. If you do not see it lit up in red, that is completely okay. That means you are catching the replay. Do go ahead and stay and watch the video if you can. And yes, and you can still comment and stuff like that. One thing I want to mention briefly before we get started in decorating the planners is I'm given to about June with being monetized. We were monetized January 10th to see the revenue and just the watch hours and stuff grow up and things that do a little bit better than what it's doing now. If it doesn't make, I don't want to say a significant change, but if it doesn't pick up a little bit more, then I probably will go back to just uploading randomly, maybe twice a week with no set schedule on videos. Because it is a lot of hard work to put in the editing on videos, putting content out, and then trying to build your channel and do things when you see it make its way and then it doesn't. And I can still always just go back to it as a hobby instead of, looking at it as revenue too. I'm trying to build on here, but I don't know. So today's video, like I say, is a planner decoration. We're going to decorate in this planner. Yeah, let me get all the paperwork. I don't even got to get the paperwork out and stuff. I'm just going to flip past it. We are looking at, I do need to put that in the front. We are looking at the last week of April and the first week of May, pretty much. Isn't that crazy? So we are looking at the 28th of April all the way to the 4th of May. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it to where the glare don't come up on it. Let me show you. So right there. And we'll also be doing the currency page. Okay, I always pull those out to decorate them, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm dropping stuff out of there too. But before we do that, let me go ahead and show you this one. I'll show you all the stickers and stuff I'm using too. This one is my journal. It don't have no particular dates and all that. You have to follow. See, it's from my good friend Lisa. She wrote my name in there for me. And I use it for a lot of my Bible study and my faith walk and stuff like that. So you put the date, feeling, what empowered me today, lessons I learned, today's highlight, today's low moment, daily gratitude, And so it's already decorated kind of with those beautiful flowers and stuff. But I'll put washi tape and some stickers in there. Using the same theme in both planners. So we're going to do food emojis, y'all. Food emojis, yay. I thought they were really cute. Look at their little faces. They got like a donut, a taco, a hot dog, a cherry, French fries, hamburger, shake. Look at those. And this was a Dollar Tree buy a while back. I can't find as many stickers and washi tapes from Dollar Tree like I used to could. So I'm not real sure what that means or how it is. So yeah, we're about 9 minutes in. There's nobody here watching, but that's okay. Please just come on in. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Here's the numbers and stuff I will use. And we'll chit chat and talk throughout the live stream. And then I'm going to use the Pen and Gear sticker book too. Pen and Gear is a really good brand. It's cheaper than the Happy Planner ones, but it is a really, really good brand. And then I'm going to switch these out maybe on the journal one. I haven't decided yet. I haven't fully decided yet, but I pulled them out in case I do want to. So, put all this up here with my, no, because if I put it there with my cat, he's going to knock it off. And so let's pull out the pages like we always do. My son, Mason, got his first Happy Planner, and he loves it. I'm a little bit early. I'm about a half hour early, but I got a lot of stuff to do around here. Plus, with them doing, we live in county. So in county, all of us are on well water. They're putting in the new well. So they may, maybe, I don't know for sure if they're going to start today or not, but we may lose internet for a minute and it may come back. So I wanted to go ahead, do my live a little bit early because we haven't really been given a time window yet. And we don't know for sure. And so, yeah. Oh, gosh, I'm dropping everything over here. I need more room. I should have sat over at the kitchen table. Hey, Washi and Coffee. Welcome, welcome. You're the first person in. So, but if it does, then I will still put what little bit of the live up we can get. And then I will just do the rest of it in a regular video. And then you can go and still watch replay of that. I don't think they're going to because typically they don't get out here and really wait later in the morning to work. But how are you doing, Washi and Coffee? I'm just talking about them putting the well in. So I'm a little bit early. I put a post over on the community tab saying 11 a.m. But I'm a little bit early because I was nervous. Are they coming today? Are they not coming today? And they didn't really give us a time window with putting the new well in. How are you doing? So we are looking at, what are they with my stickers again? Food emojis. I'm doing good. It's been a busy weekend. My weekend felt a lot longer than the week. They cut most of the trees back. A big old giant bush right in my front yard, which it never grew anything, had to be cut back. I had a really green yard. Now it looks like a mud puddle. Laugh out loud. So they did all that. We had a ladies' lunch on spring salad at the church. And then we've been trying to do little things around here and just a lot of small like errands and stuff that had to be taken care of. But we're doing a food emoji today, y'all. I couldn't find food emojis in my phone to put in the title of the live stream. I looked so hard. I was like, darn, I got the stickers, but I don't got them in my phone. So that kind of aggravated me. But we're going to do, and if the laptop wiggles a little bit, my stinker is right there sitting on the back part of the rocker. So if the laptop wiggles a little bit, y'all are always sitting on the end of my rocker. That's the cat moving it around. But we're using these today. They're like so cute. I love the French fries. I love the little waffle right here. They say, hey, Mushroom. He's been into everything already. But my Dollar Tree, comment the links below. My Dollar Tree does not or has not been carrying as many stickers or washi tapes. I used to get most of my stickers y'all see me use. Not all, but most of my stickers and my washi tapes from Dollar Tree. And I just don't see them there anymore. So I'm kind of confused as to what had happened, why it had happened. I forgot to show the tapes a while ago, too. Let me show you the tapes. I pulled a bunch of different tapes. This one's got, like, donuts and coffees and hearts and I think little waffles. Just so cute. And then we have one that's just like lemon. I don't know if that's supposed to be lemons or oranges, but. And then we have one that looks like maybe gummy bears or something. I seen our Dollar Tree had some washi, but not many stickers. And ours is having hardly none. And this is just a plain color one. And then this one, I think my sister got me. I don't think she got it at Dollar Tree. I'm not sure where she got it. Probably off the line. But it's got like little cupcakes and shakes and ice creams. It's really cute. It's a lighter color. It's hard to see. And then I just got like a polka dotted one. So my tapes, I probably won't use all these, but I always get silly and grab a lot because you just never know. You just never know. I like using my jumbo paper clips. I did get them off of Amazon, and they have different colors. Sometimes I when it comes to paperwork, Mason's school stuff, my YouTube schedule, different things, church events. I tack all my paperwork together, and I don't even know where a set of it is right off the top of my head. And it will be in one of these paper clips so that I can kind of keep up with what's going on for the week. Like right now, we got county because of Mason's rearing in towards the end of the school year and doing the transition from middle school, 8th grade into high school. So I keep everything in my planner for the week in case I need to look for phone numbers or something I got to fill out, laugh out loud. So the bigger ones come in handy, and I'm just using white ones. I always use my scissors, some kind of highlighter, and I normally use colorful pens, but I'm just going to go with black ink today. And that's it, y'all. That is it. Pen and gear. The colors kind of blended with some of the tapes. And I will flip through those as we go along. And then this one is a Happy Memory Keeper. I think this was a Hobby Lobby buy, and I've used a lot of these stickers. Numbers, holidays, all kinds of good stickers. The gummy bear washi is cute. Oh, thank you. But yes. One thing I was saying, washing coffee, if you didn't get a chance, and you don't have to go back and watch replay, but if you would like, just a few minutes, first like 9-10 minutes of the video, is I have to make some changes. I'm not going to do it right yet, but if my channel doesn't pick up on the revenue and just even like, there's a lot of people that support the channel, but not everybody's sharing, commenting, liking, and the notification bell. So for me, I know you said you're still working on your watch hours. My watch hours are constantly fluctuating. The revenue, it doesn't ever really pick up much. And I'm okay with still doing YouTube without being monetized, but I'm going to give it to about June, and then I will kind of go in and remove the YouTube partner program if the revenue doesn't pick up. And I will probably change the schedule up to where I won't be uploading 6 days a week. It would probably just be twice a week and just random videos. So that because I really love YouTube, but I thought really when I got monetized, I would see it do a little bit better and everything pick up. And it really, it has, but it just hasn't as much as I thought it should, maybe, because I'm on almost my 5th month of being monetized. Yeah, January, February, March, April, May, coming up in May. And yeah, it's just slow. And it kind of does frustrate you when you put a lot of time into the editing and just the energy that I could, I feel like people ask for certain type of videos or certain things, but then there's not enough support. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving it till the mid part of June. So Mason's birthday is coming up June 10th. And then if it doesn't really I don't expect it to do great, but I would like to see it pick up a little bit more than what it is. If it doesn't, I'm still going to do videos, but the schedule is going to kind of go back a little bit less and just more of me doing like videos that I want to bring and for fun. That way that my family, friends, and followers can still watch and see me. I won't do them as much as I've been spending the energy and effort and updates and I'm trying to get better devices and stuff like that. And it's just something I have to go with my gut and my heart on because it does. Being a content creator is fun, but then when it gets to a chance where you get a chance to be monetized or you want to do it and you don't see it do good, it's just it's odd. So I'm giving it a little bit of time. So anywho, let's start off with the washi tape. Let's take these I put these on to know what page I'd be on today. Off the little sticker sets. Or not stickers, washi. But yeah, I'm going to keep doing videos regardless. It will help me. I think it will. It's going to take off unexpectedly. But yeah, I don't want to overkill myself and feel like, oh, I'm trying real hard. And my husband, he's even to try to help and see it do better. He's a monthly member of the channel. That way that revenue, every month, he's also going in, even when he don't get a chance, and trying to like a lot of my videos or sharing them out with a lot of the friends or people he works with, because it is something I've done for a long time. And even like a sport that a kid plays or a hobby or the way you clean or cook, you can get really burnt out with it if you don't see, if you're not feeling it anymore. You're not really getting what you need, you feel, from it, And because for me, since I don't work and I am a stay-at-home mom, and this is an outlet for me, this is somewhere it's my first thing I think of for income a little bit, because it was a choice. But I do have options to look into other things, and yeah, and that's the thing. I haven't burnt myself out yet. I can't overdo myself. I don't have the. I think I want to use probably just a plain dotted one for now. I don't have the strength to be stressed out. If I didn't have as much going on, it might be a little bit easier, but I just don't. So, and I'm gonna use a food one. I don't know what made me think about the polka dot one. I need to go a little bit longer. Yeah, so, it's even like with a job. I mean, there's been, even with my husband, he's an electrician. He's done electrical work most of his life, but he's slowed down. I mean, Chris will be 69. No, I'm sorry, not 69. He's going back, Chris, you're making me old. He'll be 59 this year, and he's slowed down a lot. So it means he's had to make a lot of different choices as far as work, scheduling, what areas when it comes to his work, and but still be making sure he can provide. And so if he's not getting the right kind of support, he's not getting the right kind of leads, the right kind of projects, it really puts us in a bind. And you're one of my great supporters. There's a lot of great ones, and then there's some I feel like, I get it, but it's a really fast burnout rate. That's all I can say. A really fast burnout rate. Okay. Let's cut this one off. So we'll see who comes in this live. My lives tend to do better on the revenue too than my regular videos. And I wish I could upload live streams with y'all all week, but that would be a little bit weird because I do things. I'm busy from like morning till bedtime. And then I don't think my husband would be comfortable with that as much neither. So I try to bring 2 lives a week. But that's why I added on that second one. So yeah. Okay. Now let's go in and do our hole punching real quick. We are working in 2 planners a day. One's more like a journal than it is a planner, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah, because it helps. And the revenue is, you can't expect everybody to want to join and be members of the channel. You can't expect everybody to feel like they have to. You want that, and you try to encourage that. And like I mentioned it a lot, but even me, like when I'm going and watching or I'm trying to catch up on videos, it's hard sometimes because life happens. But if things don't do a certain way, then you have to focus on other ways or outlets. I was so excited, and I am still excited for it, but yeah. Let's see. Where do I want to set you? Because you're kind of heavy. By the way, I'm surprised my cat's being good. Yeah, and that's me. Like, I want to do a growth stream, but I'm not sure if I'm going to add that one in until I see how the channel's doing. It's hard, Okay, so do I want to use, I'm trying to decide, do I want to use this one? I grabbed this one. I want to use this gummy one. It is cute. It doesn't match as much, but I feel it's cute. And I feel like I try to bring pretty good content. I've been bringing everything that people ask me. A lot of cleaning videos. It's what a majority of my subscribers want. Random videos. A lot of y'all like me to get most of my family, friends, and followers like me to kind of give updates on like life and the Lord's word. But yeah, you never know what the algorithm. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. YouTube tells me the analytics is like my live streams, my vlogs. I'm not really on the go person, like a big haul type person. I do those type of videos, but I can't bring a lot of stuff like that. Financially, it is hard right now. You know, we're grateful. I'm always grateful. So I'm grateful if it does do good, but I have respect if, you know, like this is not God's will or timing for me and I'm not supposed to be doing it kind of say, which I don't know. It's hard to know whether it is or it's not. You're the only one here too. But yeah, yeah, they do. They get good views. They get really good views sometimes. And I don't mind cleaning. That's my background. That's what I've done when I worked. That's what I do, like, majority of my day a lot of times if I ain't got a lot of other stuff I got to deal with or going on. But it gets hard. I had one of my friends at church tell me, you know, I thought about doing that, but then when the effort and the work you got to do being a content creator, and then if you do want to make money from it, and you do want to be a paid, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time you spend if you want to edit a video out and make that video look really good and clean. And I am not good with editing at all. I don't know if that'll ever naturally come or not. So I think I want to go ahead and put these numbers in. I picked stickers and washi tapes. And I had a mark. Let's see, I lost my place. These right here. They're colorful. So they kind of match the gummy bears and stuff, and some of the other washi tapes. Probably a lot of people tell me to try that. Get a lot of more views. I need to probably consider that. Today's my mama's birthday. She's 67. She'll probably get mad if I tell her age. But no, she don't look 67, so what's that? I don't know. I think I got overly excited and now like it's still doing good. We haven't even hit our $30 amount on a revenue. And every time I think, yes, I'm getting closer. I'm like below the 900 mark and I go and look at the watch hours. Then I'm like maybe 10 or 12 or something like that behind that I got to catch up on, you know? So it's kind of weird. That's natural though to get excited and want to see something. Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to be. They're like me, and then I see some. It sounds like they're almost begging when it comes to like the money part or views, and I don't want that. I want people. That's why I give the options of hey, like for the giveaway, we'll show that here in about the middle part of the stream. But if people want to just like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if they can. Or if they want to join the channel, whether it's through Super Thanks or it's through monthly subscription, that should be optional because not sometimes $1 or even $2 or $3 is hard for some people, you know, and sometimes you know just the schedule of things. But if you're not getting support really where you need to in both or at least one of those, even if you're just doing YouTube like as a hobby or somebody that does TikTok or Facebook. Like my mom does these Christian sayings over Facebook and she gets so discouraged sometimes. She's like, I just wish women would follow me and like me and love me. And I don't have no friends. And so then when she don't see people coming and viewing or looking at it enough, it makes her feel like on her end, she's doing something wrong, if that makes sense. And she's really not, but I think it's just our natural instinct and desire that tells us that, you know. I'm white out in all these numbers real quick. I'll show you. My whiteout's dry. I probably should have picked one up at Walmart the other day while I was in there, and I didn't. Because they kind of show through. The numbers will if I don't get... What is wrong with you? Come on now. Check it up a little bit better. I appreciate your love and support here, though. You're always here, most of. And I never get to catch your live. See, I need to start being better about catching your lives and watching more and support. I think I caught one not too long ago of yours, but I hate that. Okay. And then let it dry just a second or two. I don't know why I don't ever want to change like the day of the week, but I always change the numbers. I don't know. It's like a mental thing or something. So the 28th, let me put them all in and then I'll show you real quick. 28th, 29th. They're kind of colorful, so I thought it would fit good with the different colors of washi tape. And the only thing that keeps me too, I don't know if you know this about that. I was looking and even reaching out to the YouTube people like, hey, if I taken that down, do they get refunded? The people that have joined, and you don't get that. And I that really bothers me a little bit because like people that are, like if they're paying, because like you're a monthly member, I know my husband is, or super thanks, and you don't get that back. So it's like, ooh, if I take that down and then, you know, because it's not doing the way I want it to, then they're just losing out. And that bothers me a lot. Like sometimes when I'm shopping on stores, I won't go to a store if I think, oh, they're not going to refund me, you know. So I've been looking into a lot of things with it, I guess you can say. First, I'll show you, hold this up and show you in just a minute. Third and fourth. I can't believe we're in the month of May. Sorry, I'm probably talking too much about the channel. I like to come on here and chit chat with y'all though while I do videos. It feels weird if I'm just doing a video and I'm not chatting. I don't like just a quiet stream or video. I'm a talker, even when I'm not doing YouTube. I love to be chatty. My husband's probably like, oh my goodness, does she ever shut up? I just come in from work. She's talking my ear off. If I ever get monetized, I would be the same way. All excited. Yeah, I talk all the time. I don't shut up. So there we go. I love the numbers. I don't know how well that's showing up on the camera. I'll turn this light on. It's kind of bright. Tell me if this is too bright in your eyes. It helps charge my laptop. The way they did the switches in this trailer is weird, but if it's too bright, I can turn it off. It may show it a little bit better. The numbers. Yeah, my husband's very quiet most of the time. And he keeps to himself. He's a smoker, so he has his own little man cave and stuff. But I know he's like sometimes like I don't want to scream at her, I don't want to say it, but she's not going to shut up. She's not going to let me watch the show. And then, you know, sometimes I'll go in there and I'll come back out and we'll even be doing stuff, running errands stuff together. And he's thinking in his mind without saying out loud the way he's feeling. Okay, good. Because some people not complain, just tell me the light, you know, affects the video or whatever. I don't want to do that. Okay, so now I think I want to do this one. I don't know why I think this one's kind of fun. Let's pull the tape off so you can kind of see it better. I'll hold it. You might be the only one here today, which is okay. A lot of people will watch the replay or however. This guy like hearts, coffee with a little emoji face, a little coffee cup. Looks like a cookie. And I don't know if that's it looks like a waffle to me, but it might be like one of those graham cracker type things. So I really love that. I want to use this a lot. I'm a big coffee drinker, so I'm going to use it over on the notes, I think. What do I do with my scissors? There they are. Buried. I want to do like the flag cut in it, though. And all I mean when I say the flag cut is I'm just doing like it changes the tape. Somebody told me, I haven't seen it yet. I have seen it in the little Post-it notes that you can buy the flag cut looking tape and you don't have to do that. But it only takes a second. You're just cutting a triangle into the end and giving the end of the tape a little bit of a different look. There's all kind of neat ways you can do with the look of things, I think. Whether it's in your planner, your home, without going and spending tons of money. But yeah, it was a field day out here Friday. Oh my goodness, they was out here washi and they were doing digging. They had to cut back. We had bigger trees in our front yard, huge trees, and then like 3 palm trees, and I don't know what kind of trees these are in the front. And they had to cut them back because the kind of machinery and stuff like that they're going to use to come in and drill down in our ground to get the well in is like it goes up. My landlord was saying 32 feet. Well, the guys, he's got 3 helpers, and they were doing it hard. They missed like one little limb. My landlord, bless his heart, he don't mean to be temperamental. He is. I thought he was going to fall out of the tree because he was up there just freaking. I'm like, oh, God, please don't let that man fall down out of the tree. Up there just freaking out, panicking. But my yard looks like so much bigger just from them cutting back the trees and moving a bush that's probably about the size of the area I'm in. It was right in my front yard by my front porch. They took that whole bush, dug it out, and it made my yard look almost absolutely huge. I was like, oh, my God, I didn't realize I had such a big yard. I guess where the trees did need cutting back and the bushes. And it was just crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm serious though. He was up there screaming and I was like, Lord, if this man, I mean, he's done it for years, so I guess he's pretty smart and knows, oh, I'm not going to fall out. But it scared me. I'm like, oh my God, like, can you at least yell and scream when you come down? Because like if he would have fell from that tree, he could have literally like, I guess broke something, sprained something, probably more. I tried not to watch him, but there's windows all throughout our trailer and like bigger windows and one by the front door. And my front door mostly is glass, so you can see everything and hear everything that's going on. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is not good, but he's not going to listen, and he's really, really smart and intelligent and good at what he does. And I'm just like, Brett, please get down from there like you're going to fall. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's killing me. Okay. And sometimes I just guess. I don't try to measure out to make sure I've got the right length when it comes to on the pages. I just go in my own thought process and do it. So, but yeah, I put a post, so I don't know why it's only me and you today, but that's okay. We'll see. Sometimes they come in at the end or the beginning or however. I think that's cute. It's different. I don't know if I want to put more or what. What do you think? I did it kind of like opposite ends. Well, it seems like if I turn that way, I'm turning it too far. There we go. I think it's cute. I think it's different. And then I want to use probably this one. And then I'm going to quit getting washi tape it sided and then start putting in stickers. Thank you. It thrills me that my son, he just like Mama, had to have his first happy planner and asking me, how do you get the washi tape to stay in? And he's so cute, and he took it to church and was showing everybody. And I'm like, Mason, he's like, he told Dad, my husband just called me about an hour ago. So, honey, I got you some stickers that you picked out. And I was like, I didn't pick out no stickers. He's like, well, there's these really cute stickers and they're in series. I said, Mason got the new happy planner, honey. He's probably looking for stickers. So he's going to probably got that on Amazon. He said, oh, I already ordered them then because he's switching up my phone case, which I'm so glad. I don't know how in the world I was an idiot and got the wrong phone case for my phone. And I love the sunflowers. I love sunflowers, but I hate this case. So I'm just going back with a basic gel cover case on my phone. It's too funny. I'll have to show it to you in a minute. And this live might be a little bit longer than an hour. So if you get to stay the whole time, that's great. If you can, I completely understand. But because I'm working in 2 planners, I'm working in my journal type happy planner because I've been going through some stuff emotionally. I told some of the ladies at church I need to probably get back in with therapy so that I don't dive in that deep kind of depression spot. I think where we've just had a lot going on. And mentally, between a special needs kid, the well going in, my stepdad, he's had stuff go on, then finding out about my dad, which my dad's doing really good, and he's got such a good attitude. I think I just had my head and my brain sometimes feels like it's on overload. And then even like with this, wanting YouTube to do good, not seeing it do what I think it should be doing, it bothered me a little bit. So I was like, I gotta get my life together, So it's got like more of like gratitude and questions you ask yourself and kind of answer throughout the week. What empowered me today? What lesson did I learn? What's my low point? What's my high point? I love journaling anyways, but I like to use planners and stuff if they have that already in them. I'm going to have a bunch of mess over here to clean up. I cleaned up the trailer this morning. I was like, I'll just get my shower in the evening time instead of the morning. It's still really windy and chilly, and I don't feel like doing the whole blow drying and straightening with my hair today. I guess I'm being a little goofy on that, but I just want to kind of just do other things. Okay, and I did it a little differently. I'm not going to do any more, and then I'm going to add my stickers in. There we are. Can you see that, or is it probably hard to see unless I bring it real close up? But, yeah, I don't know, life sometimes, it gets interesting. But, yeah, so for anybody that does come in or catch the replay, come on in and say hello with me. And it's me and Warshy and Coffee right now. You can catch the replay of this video. We're about 40 minutes in, so probably here at about 45 minutes in, I will show giveaway items again. And, yeah, I'll share the weekly schedule. A lot of people ask me about that. I guess not a lot of people get to see over on my community tab when I post. So that's okay, though. I love these. Look, the little lemon is so cute. He's glittery. He's glittery. I always pull out a few that I like. Pizza. My son could eat pizza and live off pizza. Just pizza by itself. The little pizza. The hot dog's cute. He's super cute. A little muffin. Put it by my mom's birthday. Actually, that one should go because it's just. She's already got one there, but I'm gonna put it down below. Okay. And the waffle, it's got to be a waffle, but it looks like it's got sour cream. No, not sour cream. Whipped cream and maybe strawberries in it, kind of on its head a little bit. I don't know. I've never done whipped cream with my waffles, but maybe that is like cool and a thing. Tacos. I love tacos. Sparkly lemon. Yeah, he's got a shine to him. He's got a shine. Okay, so let's put him up here. I just randomly lay my stickers in. If I spend too much time thinking about where they're going to go, I'll never get them laid or I won't be happy where I lay them. So I quit doing that. I tried that a few times on a dead planners. Like, I ain't doing all that crap no more. Because then I don't put them in and I'll be on a live stream or even a video 4 hours trying to just place stickers. So let's do where do I want to put you? Okay, let's do a couple more because them are just too much fun. What did I not get? Let's see. I get the shake. The shake's kind of cool too. I love sweets. I get that from Bobby Simmons, my dad. My dad loves sweets. I've always been a big sweet person. Strawberry. I'm not a big fruit person, but I do love sweets. So, French fries. Maybe I should do the hamburger. I don't think I pulled him out. Hamburger and French fries. I got my other ones, so I'll save some. Well, I got plenty on here, though. Let's do one of these donuts, and then we'll stop. Little donut. Oh, yeah, it looks like whipped cream hat on the waffle. It looks like something funny. Welcome to the second person here. Feel free to come in and say hello. How is Jade when the workers are there? Does she mind? She doesn't really like it, and really we're trying to rehome her. My veterinary clinic was booked out. She's got to go be fixed, and hopefully by June there will be an open, and we're hoping in April, and that didn't happen. We looked around at a few other places, but we got to take into consideration price. She's got one more vaccination to get. She doesn't really get overworked up or excited or loud. I think she's not sure what to think about all the racket though. But she's kept out in the back, the side yard. We get her off. She stays on like a 15-foot leash and we take her off a big chunk of the day. And, we're not really letting her inside as much because she gets way too hyper and stuff gets broke. And my landlord doesn't really want me having bigger dogs inside or any kind of animal. And so
she is kind of an outdoor girl, and she's a sweetheart, but she really needs somewhere where she can run and be free and a lot more space. If I put her up front, then I don't know. She does get to barking or something like that at night. I don't want to be bothering the neighbors, so I kind of keep her in the back. She's such a sweet dog, and we don't really know what happened. I can't really, blame the family. As a Christian, I don't want to say, well, oh, they did wrong. I think maybe she just, as a puppy, she is really overly excited. And because of that, when she was, I think they got her at about 5-6 weeks. They didn't know how to take it because they had her in a fence, and they explained to us that she was just kind of a handful, and they kept her in that, and it didn't seem like she got a lot of attention. So I think now that she's probably about a year, 4 or 5 months, I think the discipline and all the things that puppies need, just like animals need, is really, really hard for her to understand. They do have like obedient classes and stuff here, but man, one of the classes is like $275 a week. Another one's booked out to about October. And then, just trying to figure out, we called our veterinary clinic about that and asked them, and they don't have a new trainer on hand right now. So it kind of feels like she's kind of, I don't know, I feel bad for her because she's kind of getting the rough end of the deal, but we're trying really, really hard to spoil her and pay her attention, and then also get her in a better place than even what we're giving her. She has a beautiful dog. But man, she means well, but her heart, and it just sucks when an animal don't get what they need, and then you try to help them and you can't provide all that. So let's put this back in the planter, and then we'll just hold the planter up and I'll show it to you. It breaks my heart because I told my husband I wish we wouldn't have took her in. He said, well, I didn't really want her. I felt sorry for her, and I think that's what it was with me and my husband. But we knew with her being a bigger dog, it was going to be a situation. It wasn't going to be a permanent keep, that we could try to rehome her and just show her love and get her kind of ready for whoever gets her next. So here we go. All these food emojis are so cute. I'm sure she enjoys the yard more than being in a cage. Someone with a big yard would love to take her. Yeah, and see, that's what I think about here. We did keep her inside for the first month or two while she's been here with us, but she tended to get, I think it was more anxiety than it was being hyper. She would sit down and lay down and kind of get up and look around and start jumping around and not even barking, just kind of going crazy. And I'd let her outside for a little bit, and she'd kind of look confused, like I belong inside. But then I would try to give her more space, keep her like between the living room or kitchen area. She kind of acts shelled out. Then I'd take her downstairs and see maybe she wants more like closed off space, the bedroom. And she kind of acted nervous, but then a little all over the place. And I thought something's not right. And the only thing I worry about is with it being really, really hot. But I do have like a bigger, once I get my well in, I'll be able to use it again, like a bigger hose back there in the backyard. And I can make sure to see how she likes that. We're getting her set up because we don't do a lot of vacationing, but we do go down to the lake, like Lake Yosemite and places like that. So I think she would love the water. I think she would love swimming. It'll be interesting to see how she takes to it. Her breed being a Border Collie mix. So that's going to be one. We're done with this one. We're going to go ahead and do the second one. I think she would really, really love the water and appreciate the water because she tends to like when I soak her down or I'm brushing her and I'm spraying her down with something. And I just want to see her get in a situation where, when I looked up her breed and I've watched tons of video tutorials, did research, they say Border Collie mixes need lots of activity, lots of exercise, lots of attention. And we try to give her that, but there's only so much that we can because of space, because of our schedules. Even though I'm home all day, I couldn't be out there all day with her. And I take her on walks. She gets to go walking. And boy, she's a challenge to walk. You'll get your exercise. I definitely get my exercise walking with her. And then we let her off and let her in the yard. We're teaching her to play, trying to teach her to play fetch. And then we're wanting to introduce her to the water when it gets a little bit warmer, like take her down to the lake and kind of see if she likes that and get her used to that. But it just breaks my heart because this is not the right fit for her neither, but she's in a better spot than what she was. So that's what we tell ourselves. You know, she's in a better spot than what she was. So I don't know. It's crazy. So this is my journal. This is from a good friend of mine, Lisa. I graduated from my high school diploma in June, and we were good friends the entire time and still are to this day, back when I went to school. And she's put my name in it and everything. And so this is like the gratitude journal I'm going to be using again. I've used it once and kind of did stuff on there, filled it in. But we're going to look at the next page. It doesn't go by dates or numbers or any of that. It's got, you can put the date in there. It's got feeling, what empowered me today, lessons I learned, today's highlight, today's low moment, and daily gratitude. And it's kind of decorated already. Before we do that, let's go ahead and show the giveaway items. I keep forgetting. I told everybody to be showing those in most of my videos in live. So, very, very simple ways to join if you would like to join. Even you could join if you wanted to join Washi and Coffee because you've been a great supporter. Let me grab the items and the thing. I keep losing my train of thought a lot. Not throughout the day, but sometimes it seems like it kind of comes and goes. I'm doing a giveaway. I do it typically on my channel way before I was even monetized. Every couple hundred subscribers. The rules are very simple. Just make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. That's option number 1, or option number 2. Do join the channel or offer a super thanks or gifts. If you do both of those, and I give 3 entries in the giveaway. And I will do the name drawing like a day or 2 after the first day of June. And this is just my way of showing support and saying thank you. And it's a good way that people can support me. But this is a Kate Spade purse. This strap is a Steve Madden strap. I don't know what happened to the strap, but it's in brand new shape. I think I've carried it a few times. It's got a bigger pocket in the front. And I do keep all my purses stuffed down with tissue paper. It's clean on the inside. And it can be carried like this or like this. So it comes down on me right down to my hip pretty much. And that is removable and optional. Also doing a wallet. I didn't see no name brand on here, but this wallet is got like your cards, place you can put pictures. If you wanted to put cash, you fold it up, I think, and put it in there. Most of us use cards. I use cash and cards, but you know. And this I put with the wallet. And so I'm just putting your names in an old school thing I've used since I've done giveaways forever on my channel. And I just write your name on a sticky note and put it down in here. And then I have a list where I keep up with everybody. And I come back and do the name drawing on probably not the first, but like a day or 2 after the first. And so that is optional. You know, you must make sure you're following the channel, actively following. I just like to see 2 or 3 times a week at least. Or if you want to join the channel and become a monthly member, super thanks, which I know you already are. And I mention it for anybody that watches the replay or comes into the live. Then yes, make sure if you do all 3, then let me know and say all 3. And just enter me in the stream or enter me into the comment section of videos or any of my lives that you see. And I will definitely make sure your name goes in the list and into the giveaway. So that is that. That is the giveaway. This was an old Tide can I used, and I decorated back when I had like 200 or 300 subscribers, and we'd do giveaways, and I decorated it with stickers and washies and have the little pods in there, and then my sticky notes and the ones that's entered into the giveaway. I know mushrooms good at fetch. That would be awesome. You know what's weird though, and that's one I'm trying. That's another thing I don't understand. I kind of wonder, and I don't want to say too much Washi because I don't know Washi and Coffee. I don't know if the man was kind of abusive to her because she was really taken back by Mason and my husband for a very long time. And she gets real shelled out when it comes to Pluto or the cat. So I don't know. I tried to introduce her because most of our animals that we had, they grow up together and they become best friends. But she was more kind of wanting to jump and kind of charge and kind of bite at the cat and the dog. And I think a lot of it is play, but where she is a bigger dog, she kind of gets rough. So I want so bad for them to be friends, and it just hasn't worked out. And I don't want to force it on the cat, and I don't want to force it on her. Just in case something did happen and she can't actually talk and tell me, So, but that's the giveaway items. Do go and check those out. Anybody that wants to, enter the giveaway, please do. Please do support the channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'll go ahead and put the membership link in here again for y'all. I need to be better about dropping links when I'm doing lives. They have a Q&A thing, so do you do that? They had a recommendation on my live, Washi and Coffee, saying Q&A, offer Q&A videos to the audience. Is that hard to add into the live stream? I've seen something on there about that, though. So let me get up to that. Let's see. It's easier for me to do the link dropping and all that on my phone. It's so weird why I can't do it. Okay, so here's I hope people that didn't get the chance or come in can see that. Here's that. It says we have 2 people watching and 2 likes. It would be nice to see the likes go up before we go out. But maybe let me see. Sometimes if I refresh the page, go out of the page, come back in, it shows a different number on things. I don't know. Then we're going to get on that. Okay, yeah, see, it says 3 likes and then 3 people watching, 2 people watching. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I didn't know if maybe you knew or not, because I know you do the chit chat lives. That's what I'm wondering. It's got to be something new, because it popped up one time in my live and was like something I could offer, I guess, I do in the live stream with people. And I was like, I wonder if that's new or if that's something that maybe I've missed this whole time and I just haven't realized it. But okay, so let's take these 2 out. I'm going to do 2 pages instead of 1, y'all, because I do. This is going to mostly be for my faith walk, and so like my Bible study time. I definitely will put down things in here, but at the same time, I'm going to use the same theme as like I did on and I might decorate it a little bit differently. I'm going to use the same theme as I did on the other planner. And so, yeah, I love that. How I showed kindness. I'm trying to work on that. Everybody tells me I'm so kind. I have my moments though, y'all. I guess y'all can say my husband probably catches it more than anybody. I think the people you live with are the first. I was in someone's live and seeing a question popped up. I will have to try to figure it out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Thank you for the 4 likes. Come in and say hi. You're more welcome to say hi and chit chat with us in the live stream. There's people popping in and out. It's showing, but come in and say hello. Connect with us. And I'll give y'all my weekly schedule. Let's get the tape and stuff on first. So this might be a little bit longer in a live. Maybe the more longer lives I do, too, that's going to help with the revenue on the channel. Heck, I don't even know. But we'll see. Okay, that's the one I just read. I'm making sure. We're at about 58 minutes. So here at about an hour in or a little after, I'll go ahead and do the weekly. I will be doing in the midweek chat and coffee. I will be doing updates on my dad, kind of giving y'all updates on my dad. And he's supposed to go down for that's gonna cover up the words. Don't do that. Okay, I can get off a little bit. May have to cut it on the edge. I will kind of give y'all more information without sharing too much, because he's going for results on Tuesday. He has a follow-up appointment. He's doing really good, though. He didn't have a lot of pain. He's home, and I think out of work for up to 6 weeks. Is the stream still moving? Can you still see and hear me okay? I don't know if it's still moving or not. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah. I don't know why it does that. My laptop's so weird and different acting. I think where it's just old and I need to go get a new one. I told my husband, he was like, yeah, I definitely need to get you a new one, upgrade you. But that's not in the budget right now. If my YouTube channel did good and it wasn't, I'm just being silly. But if it was in the budget and if revenue went up, I would. But it's not in the budget right now. But I do need to go and probably get a new laptop. Sound sometimes acts wonky. I'm cutting the extra washi tape because it was covering up some of my words when I tried to fit it on there the way I wanted to. It's just crazy though. The sounds acted kind of funny on the laptop a few times. It has a mind of its own, I guess, like humans do. I'm going to work for you today. I think today I'm going to freeze up and I'm not going to let you move from this screen. And I've had this laptop I've had one other one. I've had this one for probably about 7-8 years. I know it's time for me to do an upgrade. And then kind of just factory reset her and give her to somebody that might need her, and I don't know why I call her her, but yeah, I need to go ahead and look into another laptop. Oh, you didn't have to do that? Who is that watching me? Santa's list. Good job. But yeah, I need to make some upgrades. I keep asking people, and you know what's weird? Some people look at me like I'm crazy because we don't carry smartphones. We've always used Androids. We've tried, and I was so lost and confused. And Androids is just what we use. And it's weird because I ask people, and they're like, I don't know. I guess there's so much out there. So I need to go into maybe like one of the what's the ones we have here? Office Max, and I can't think of some of the other stores, but I need to go in and ask them what's a good brand, what's a good option, what's a good price. Y'all remember Rent-A-Center or Aaron's? We had that for a little bit. I think we did our furniture one time and TV through those. Thank you for the super thanks. Santa's list. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you're new here, then let me know if you're new here or if you're returning. It's much appreciated. Okay, so now let's hole punchers over here. And thank you. Thank you for the coming in and saying hello. Are you new to our channel? Let us know. Okay. Let me do it this way, y'all. I gave Mason my other hole puncher because he was so excited. I wanted him to have one. I'm going to have to go grab that one because I'm going to end up punching the wrong way. And then it's not going to fit back in a planner. Give me 1 minute. Okay, here we go. Y'all keep Southern Smarts Elizabeth in your thoughts and prayers. I reached out to her on Messenger the other day. I know she's been walking through some personal stuff and I won't share her business, but I reached out to her. I haven't heard back. I hope she's doing okay. She's a great supporter to the channel. Me and her has always been really great friends. And I always try to reach out to my loved ones and my friends as much as I can because it's just important, You never know how much time you got, and try to tell my family to do that. They're bad. A lot of us are bad. I don't do that whole answering the phone thing, and you never know, and you got to let stuff go and love on people, because what if, and you didn't get to say goodbye, or you didn't have that, that's what I think of. Maybe I think too deep, but that's the way I think. And so there's the other one. But she got me both of these. One of these were like a birthday, and I think one of these were a Christmas gift. I think this one was for my birthday. Pluto, be still. You're moving the laptop. So, and I gave this one to Mason, which I can still use it and grab it. Thank you. So let's do the same tape. So we do the same tape. I think we should. If y'all can hear me and still see the stream, give me a thumbs up because I think my laptop's going a little silly. I don't know if it's me or if it's the laptop. And I'll give it a second or two. It's still moving, but I can always tell. Okay. I want to just give it one more second. Telling y'all my laptop. Okay. Santa's list. I love the channel name. Do you do videos? Or are you just here supporting? Or are you just watching? You got to give me some information on ya. so we can show. Okay. I think I'm going to do this one. And I don't know if I can do this one in the middle, but I'm going to do it at the bottom because of the writing. And I'll hold it up and show y'all. Okay. Yeah, so see, I hear the, right now I hear them out there with the equipment, but I don't see nobody in the front yard working. I'm so scared when they do that drilling, not because I'm scared of that stuff, but my yard was green and pretty, and now it looks like a swimming pool because it's all muddy like where they dug up that bush and stuff. I'm so nervous about, and I don't know how much more, if we'll get any more rain. It's actually mostly sunny. It gets really hot here in California, so I don't know. I think I'm just going to do it at top and the bottom. Top and the bottom. Okay. And we didn't put these in the last planner, but always, y'all, when I do the planner decorations, I always grab stickers I think I might go through the book and flip. And sometimes, even though you don't get to see me do them in the video with y'all, I do end up using them because then I have stuff like the boxes, our birthdays, and little wine cups, coffee, wake up reminder type ones. You have your hydrates, different stickers. Pin and gear you can get online or in Walmart, and I promise you won't go wrong. You're not going to get as cute of stickers as you would like with Happy Planner or stickers you pick out in the stores, but these are really, really good. And you're literally paying no more than anywhere from like $7-8 most of the time for these little sticker books. I mean, unless you are shopping online and you're shipping. For us, it's like Amazon and some of the stores is like $6.99, but you're really not paying a lot for the book itself. It's just a really, really good buy and a really, really good deal, which Walmart's like our second home because it's right around the corner from where we live. They have everything we need. And so, yeah. So let's pull some more of these cute stickers. I thought the lemon was really, really cute. Hershey coffee. I think I'm going to use it again. I love lemon stuff too. So he's really, really cute because he's glittery, shiny. It's his little legs. We'll put them right here on this. I'm going to do the hot dog again. And I'm going to do a taco again. Let me show y'all the hot dog. I didn't show y'all the hot dog. But I showed them earlier. So for anybody coming in, welcome all of you here, though. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Thank you for the super thanks. Please reach out to me. Some people, come in and say hi, but they don't really stay or let me know. And I want to learn about you. I want to know about you, And I want to be showing support back too. So donut. The lemon is my favorite. Oh my God, I love lemon stuff. I use a lemon Lysol cleaner. I love the lemon little sticker. I love lemon stuff in general. Okay. I'm going to shake. Maybe I'll use one of these cherries too. I ain't used it. Another one. Oops. Don't stick. I think this is supposed to be a muffin or maybe a cupcake. I don't know. It kind of looks like a muffin. It's got little bitty tiny brown spots in it. It's hard to say. Okay, and then we're going to do one of these cherries because I didn't use it in a French fry. And I got to stop grabbing stickers because I'm not going to have enough room if I don't quit getting so excited with the stickers. I love stickers. It gives me so much joy. I love stickers. I love books like my Bible. And I just love, love, love. I'll hold it up so y'all can see all of them. Look at their fun little faces. Some of them are upside down. We'll turn them where y'all can see them. See? And then some of them are. Oops. Get back here. Okay, so let's do all these stuck down in here in different places. And hopefully we didn't pull too many. I'm just going to randomly put them in. I probably put one of those by each. Maybe that's a good idea. By the ends right here, so I still have writing room. I always say I won't use a lot of stickers and always use a lot of stickers. I'm like that. Like I tell myself, see, when I first started doing planners, and I've done planners way before I was ever a YouTuber. Back in the day, they were called agendas. And the very first one, I don't know if it was my first one, but the one I remember, I would say, we were A and B day classes, 4 days each class. And and you would go to school and get your schedule, and you'd get like a little fun, like medium-sized little agenda about this size, and it was colorful pages, and you got it with your schedule. That was just part of what the school gave to you with your schedule. And then you could keep up with like your A and B day classes. And I would doodle on like notebook paper and little pads and stuff. It's got the paper and stuff in it. And then within time, you started seeing more and more of the agendas and planners and stuff like that advancing. And then we seen like Hobby Lobby. One of my favorite stores, I don't know about all areas, but here in our area, they shut down was Big Lots. Does any of you remember Big Lots? No, Big Lots had a little bit of everything. You couldn't find a lot of stuff that they carried in all the stores. They had the most beautiful like outdoor chairs and tables and canopies. They would get like different types of towels, and it was really, really neat. You could get home decor and planner stuff, school supplies. And ours down here shut down. So I'd get a lot of my stuff there. I'd get markers and papers. And then one day I discovered the Happy Planner. And I was like, oh, it's such a cute. And I went crazy. And I never stopped buying them. I'd get them just about every time. My husband would be spending money like every month. Not every month, but every other month on my planners, right? And then I'd get them in blessing mail or as gifts. And I use different planners, but mostly I like the Happy Planner because you can take the pages in and out of the planner. It is a little bit more expensive. They offer so many things. We're going to switch these out too, that you can switch out the covers, and they just have so many options. And I do like Pen and Gear a lot too. So I'm really, really super spoiled to the Happy Planner, I guess you can say. And I really, really love the fact that, let me show you how I did that. I love it. I think it's to die for. I got to pull a few more stickers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So we need 3 more. I really love the fact that you find joy in things, y'all. Now, this can be your family. This can be God, which God should always be first at the top of all of our lists. But I really find joy in things that are simple. Like if I can get up and I can make something look from old to new or give it life, that brings me joy. If I can call someone and I can make them feel better and they wasn't feeling great during the day, that gives me joy. And I haven't always been like that. I went through a really, really, really crazy, ugly past that wouldn't even make sense to a lot of y'all. Choices I made, I can't blame nobody else. That I got myself into. I was really, really nasty, had a really, really nasty attitude, very poor choice of words at one point in my life. And I really kind of grown out of that phase by the time I hit my I'd say my mid-30s. So about 34, 35, and I'll be almost 44. Not almost. I will be 44 this year. Yes, and like y'all, I get so excited. Like I get like, whoo, I'm getting a plant. I spent literally like $4 or $5 on like 3 or 4 little bags of seeds. And my husband's like, you are so silly, honey. What if that plant doesn't grow? And I'm like, shut up, honey. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. It's gonna have one little bloom, and that's gonna make my day. And it just little things, My church family. I love my church family. I try to be involved. I prayed about that and even kind of had an emotional breakdown because I don't get to do as much and help out as much as I like because I chose not to drive. I never did nothing wrong, just never was good with it. And the hyper energy and having bad nerves and anxiety and stuff like that, I just don't want to, I tried. It just was something I knew I would never do. So, but I love being involved in things. I love helping people, doing things. It's my cup of tea all day. And I'm going to show you all these other 3 in just a minute. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Now, let's see what he's supposed to be. He's got a little baby with him. Wait. He might be a cheese block. I don't know. I mean, is he a cheese block? What is he? Is he supposed to be an orange? Because I think we already have, see the little triangle? I'm trying to figure out what he's supposed to be. I just noticed him. He's so tiny. And he's in like a triangle shape. So I wonder what he's supposed to be. What kind of food is orange like that other than like the orange? And he has a little piece that comes out of him like that, almost like a baby. God wants you to give what you can do. He doesn't expect you to do more than you can. Yes, and that's the way I have to remind myself when I get the feeling down. The plant will bloom. I'm hoping so badly. I take pictures of it and post it on my Facebook page, and I'm just tickled. But I'm trying to figure out what the world this little guy is and why I didn't see him earlier. No worries. And if you have to run and you can't stay the whole time washing coffee, it's fine. I don't want to hold people up because normally with any of my lives, they go about an hour. I knew today that I wanted to do this planner because I'm just kind of not walking through anything bad. I just have a lot going on. So I felt like you need to start journaling. You need to be able to write down your gratitude, what you're thankful for, what motivated you today, what was your low point, so that I can go and look back on these. Somebody asked me maybe about a year ago, and I don't even know how I remember this, what did I plan to do with all my planners that I decorate in? Was I going to throw them away? Like, what do you do with them after you use them up? My planners will go in my will. I have a book, my will book, that's got like pictures, quotes, different little fun things. And one day my kids will get that, and whatever money, whatever money we have at that time, they would get that. And so they will get the book, and if they don't want it, they can pick, hey, do you want it? Or they can hand it down. But it will be a way, because in my planners, not only am I keeping up with my schedule, stuff that I do, I write down little things like today was a rough day, or yay, we got a new well. Like I'll write that down in the planner, and I was so excited about being off tank water, and it's memories that hopefully, I don't want to get emotional, but hopefully it's memories that my kids can look back on. Some of you don't know, and if you're curious to know, I do have 2 adult kids. My middle boy turned 21 on the 24th, and Kylie is 23. I have 4 grandbabies. She's pregnant with the 4th one, and he's due in July sometime. And yeah, I don't get to be around them much because they live down in South Carolina. We live out here in California. And it's really, really expensive, whether you're driving, whether you're flying. When we flew, it was probably, it was right at about $2,000 in tickets. And then we took home about $7,000. And so it was a couple $1,000 just between food, gifts, flights, extra money in case of an emergencies, hotel stay, because we didn't want to go pile up with them, and stuff, just a respect thing. And so it was a lot of money, and that was back in 2021. And my dad, if y'all are curious about my daddy, this is my daddy. That's my flesh and blood. You can tell I look just like the man. That's Bobby Simmons right there. My daddy, my blood daddy. He was such a hero because, like, when we got there, we didn't drive because we knew it would cost too much. We were going to get one of those, like, Uber type cars or something. Not Uber cars, rentals. And that was wasn't able to do it. So my dad was doing the pickup, drop-offs, take here, do that, inviting us over to their place. They did a big barbecue 2 or 3 times. He paid for all our meals. I was like, no, Dad, you don't have to do that. Gave my kid $20. I'm like, Dad, Mason don't need $20. Tells me to be quiet. That's my grandkid, And yeah, and he gets Christopher out and takes Christopher to do things and hangs out with him as much as he can. He don't now because of things he's going through, but he's been such a great support because he knows it bothers me that I don't get to. And that's why I say, if you have loved ones, stay in touch. We want to move home, but we're looking at hopefully letting Mason finish school here since he is mild autistic and he is in like a program type thing. I just wait on God on the timing. And everything I went through is why I'm out here. When I went through my first divorce and my mom was here, I hadn't been around my mom in probably about 12, 13 years. And we would always through mail letters, gifts, sundresses, fun girly stuff, and then over the phone. So when we went home, we only got to be home for 2 weeks. It would have cost us a lot more money, and we wouldn't have been able to stay permanently. And we would like to go back home. That's the goal, to move back home where my family's at. That's where most of my family is. And it just, you have to wait on God's timing with stuff. You really do. So, do I got that right? Look how cute. Look how cute. Let me move my hands out of the way and show you one at a time so it'll be easier. My dad's a really cool guy. Too cool sometimes. He thinks he's too cool. No, I'm just kidding. But what he's walking through was nothing none of us want to go through. He probably wouldn't care if I share on here and tell the details, but I'm not going to, because it's, I won't even share. I say female stuff, but I don't give you the specifics of my health stuff most of the time. It's nothing none of us want to go through. He's got a really, really good attitude about it, a really, really good attitude. And I'm just like, man, if I ever go through something like that, I want Bobby Simmons' attitude. You know that at some point in your life, you lose the people you love around you. And, I love my grandbabies. And me and my daughter's never been really close. And it's because I really haven't been there like I should, because, things happen. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful that God gives me a chance to be me and just to have a good attitude, because I became this way. I had always grew up in church. I had always been, I wouldn't say Christian, but I had always grew up church and knew God. I really, really stepped more into faith. And when I went through my past, I ended up living with my mom for about 2 or 3 months, dropped about 20 pounds in weight. Couldn't blame nobody but myself for my actions and my wrongs. And took me probably about a year after that to kind of get through everything. And then I had a breakthrough point, and that's when I really, really started caring and changing the way I live my life, and I focused on things. And you just have to be careful, because we all make choices and mistakes in situations, and you got to be willing to forgive someone and let things go too. Yeah. And that's exactly right, Washington Coffin. You can't hold that over people's heads. You just got to be willing to forgive and let go and understand that people are human. And, like, if I don't know if you've heard of The Chosen. It's a really, really good series. But that's those two. And both of these have the same, I think the same questions on them. Oh, no. Here we go. The questions are a little bit different. So it says, first one was, what empowered me today? Lessons I learned, today's highlight, today's low moment, daily gratitude, feeling, what empowered me today? How should I show kindness? Today's highlight, today's low moment, and daily gratitude. So some of the questions were a little different. That's so cute, though. I love that. And yeah, I'm blessed. I'm super, super blessed for everything. Yeah, and it really is. Like the Chosen series, have you seen that show? It's a really, really fun TV show. And it's not even about it being fun. It tells the stories of the Bible. None of us know exactly how a couple thousands of years ago it was, but it shows you Jesus and what he went through and the walk and the disciples. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I watch it a lot, and I watch a show called Highway to Heaven. Highway to Heaven. Most people love, what's his name? I want to say Michael. I can't think of his name right now, but I like Mark, the one that helps the angel. I like Mark, the one that helps the angel. And I just think in life, like we see so many things. Sometimes you do feel like everything gets so chaotic, or you go through things, or you see something and you're quick to have an opinion or a judgment. And, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth all that when it's all said and done? And when you go through enough of your own hardship and your own trials, you realize how precious and how fragile life is. Like there's one part in the Bible I love. It says, count it pure joy, for we will face many trials and hardships. It might not be worded exactly like that. I don't want to ever add or take away from the Bible, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful gift. Yeah, so it's beautiful. It's called The Chosen though, and they're on like season, I want to say season 5. So yeah, they're up to the point where I don't know if it's in season 5 or not, right before Jesus is getting ready to be crucified and all that, I think. So, but yeah. So we're done with those, y'all. We did both of the planners. Where'd I put them? I got a mess over here on the couch. I keep looking at this is where I'm grabbing for stuff. And then I've got, look at the cat, how good he's being. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Mushroom. He's like, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to step on the laptop. I'm not going to do anything offensive. I'm just going to lay here, sleep, and look cute. That way she can't tell her YouTube friends I was into anything. Because normally y'all know him. He's walking across the laptop and getting into stuff. So, yeah, I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you. I hope, what was her channel name? Santa's List. Thank you for the super thanks. I hope you are liking and subscribing to the channel. Yeah. Follow my channel. I'm a variety channel. You'll love it. Let me know if you do YouTube videos. Let me go over the list one more time before we jump off here. And then I'm going to go ahead and probably eat some lunch. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. That's so weird that I don't know what I want. Let's see. But yeah, he's acting like he's so sweet. He is sweet and innocent when he wants to be. But then when he wants to get into stuff, he will. So I have so many paperwork. Look at all this junk I need to do something with. So the weekly schedule, and I did put a post of it over on the community tab. So check that out. Today's video, the 28th, which is my mom's birthday. My mom turned 67. She probably would kill me if she knew I was telling her age. And we did a food emoji decoration in the planner. And that's live. So if you're seeing that red button lit up in the red button lit up red, that means we're live in action. If you don't see it lit up in red, then you're watching replay of the video, and that's completely okay. I want you to do that if you can. Tuesday's video, which is 29th, is a clean with me. We always have focus points. So focus points, just areas in the home that needs a little bit more love and a little bit more cleaning. I got this pink glittery type drawer thing down in the bedroom downstairs, and it's got all kinds of junk in it, facial washes, makeup wipes. I need to go through, declutter it, and clean it. It's right up against my sink. So that's what we're going to be cleaning, and we'll be doing all the other cleaning, but the big cleaning will be that drawer thing. Wednesday, the 30th, will be a midweek chat and coffee video that will be live. I will be giving you updates on my dad and just how my week goes. I feel like it's a good time for me to share updates for the people that reach out to me. How's life? I haven't heard from you in a while, just to kind of give updates on the platform as well. 2 things with my dad. Thank you for the love and support and for the prayers for anybody that does support him. Secondly, he's doing great. He's home from the hospital. He don't have a lot of pain. He said from a scale of 1 to 10, he's on like a 3 with his pain. And he does go back for results on Tuesday. I don't dive into details when it comes to my daddy. My daddy probably wouldn't care if I did, but this is a respect thing, and I'm not going to. But thank you for the prayers and the love towards my dad and for my dad. It's much, much appreciated. He's got this. Thursday's video will be a vlog, so that's a little bit of everything. Whether we're running errands, whether I'm doing cleaning, whether it's something funny. I do try to take different little video clips and merge them into one video and give you kind of more of a video. And sometimes those videos are only like 1 or 2 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, just depending on what the day brings and how much I fit into the vlog. And that's the first. The second will be a declutter and reorganize of the cabinets. And my focus point for that will be underneath the microwave. There are so many pots and pans and just dish strainers and stuff I am not using that I need to get rid of and let go of. Saturdays will be a family fun day. Family fun day for us looks a little bit differently. I don't say that being funny. I'm honest. We keep things very simple around here, but we might be out in the yard running around acting stupid or doing something. And we just bring videos of kind of the family. My husband doesn't care for being on the camera as much. You will see him kind of pop in and out of videos, but he's not one of those that want to be on the channel or on the video as much. So we do bring those videos. Sunday is no videos. That's just the day I get up and I go to church and I come home and I kind of chill out for the rest of the day from the week. So with that being said, I appreciate everybody that did come in and watch today. Thank you so, so much, Warshy and Coffee, for always being here, for always supporting the channel, for being a monthly member. Thank you, Santa's List. I don't know, she didn't stay here in the stream, but thank you for the super thanks. It's much appreciated. I don't know what I want to do for lunch. I got to figure out what I want to eat for lunch. Now that I did food emojis, it's weird. I feel hungry or something. And I hope y'all have a blessed day and a blessed week. Please be kind. Please be loving. Reach out to someone if you haven't spoke to them in a while. Hey, when's your next live before we jump off real quick so I can write it down somewhere and I don't miss it? I can make time to fit it in. I always miss your lives, and I hate that. I never did change these covers, y'all. I was but I'm kind of back and forth if I still am or not. Wednesday morning. What time? I know I'm on a Pacific time zone. What time Wednesday morning, I guess? Wednesday morning. Let me write down Warshi. Live. And I'm going to write this in my planner too. Do you have a Pacific time or just whenever? 9 a.m.? 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay. And that might be like an hour later or an hour before me. I'll have to ask my husband. I get all that crap mixed up. Eastern. Okay. I wrote it down right here so I can put it in my planner at some point today. I'm going to try to make that live. Come back and say hello. Come in because you're always here supporting me, and that I appreciate that. I want to make sure that I'm supporting your channel and supporting you back too. I think so. I know, like back home, we're like my kids and my family back home. They're like 3 hours ahead of us, so I always get the different time zones sometimes mixed up. I appreciate it. But yeah, have a blessed day. And anybody that didn't get to see the video from the beginning, feel free to watch the replay. You don't have to. Consider joining the channel. If you haven't already, we have monthly, which is my levels are level 1, $1.99, level 2 is $2.99, and level 3 is $4.99. You get early access to all videos, shout outs, and I am trying to come up with some new things if we keep being monetized. It's a wait and see thing. I'll add in some new ones here soon. Perks, as they call them. And yes, y'all have a blessed week. Bye.